Today is very exciting because I flew in a true level 10 Neapolitan pizza maker, someone who has been studying pizza their whole life, and he's coming over to give all of us a complete masterclass in Neapolitan style pizza making.
Very simple to make. Take out the scale. Scale 200 grams of water. In the water you add 5 grams of honey, then 5 grams of yeast. Mix everything, melt the yeast in the water, and then go ahead and add 200 grams of 00 flour. That's 100% hydration. Let it sit for 15 minutes and then seal it, close the lid. 1 hour at room temperature, then go ahead, put it in the fridge for 16 to 24 hours. Make sure don't pass 24 hours or it's gonna become acid and it's not gonna work anymore. So the goal is to make the pizza nice, soft inside and crunchy the outside. How you do that? We add Manitoba flour. Okay, so now take out the polish 1 hour at room temperature, put it in a bowl. 300 grams of Manitoba flour. In the meantime, you get 300 grams of water, 20 grams of salt. Mix it up and melt it. The bowl was a little bit too small, so we had to transfer everything to a bigger bowl, and that's when we add another 200 grams of 00 flour, the same flour that we had in the polish. Integrate the flour in the polish, and little by little, go ahead and add the water with the salt until all the water gets integrated in the mix that we are making. This is gonna take about 10 to 15 minutes. Now I put it right there this way. We wanna work the dough with 2 hands to be able to be more fast. You wanna make the dough really nervous. See, you wanna break the gluten until nice and it can pulse all together. When you feel there is no more this chunk of flour inside, that's when you know that the dough needs some rest. So now at this point, look what we do. Bang it on the counter, lap and fold. Yes. You know, it's getting stronger. Get a little bit of olive oil, gently. Tap, tap, tap on the dough. Now let it rest just like that for 15 minutes. Tap, tap, tap. This way you get some oil in your hands. Then get the spatula, detach it from the counter. Once it's detached, simply ends like this, and we have to create a ball. Gently go ahead and create the ball until it's smooth. So close inside until it's smooth. Make the ball just like that. Voila. Now again, little bit of olive oil. Voila. So now we get a humid towel and then on top. This way it doesn't get dry, the dough. So now we leave this dough for 1 hour at room temperature, just like that. 1 hour. Let's make the tomato sauce real easy and fast, but that's how we do it in Italy. Dump the tomato in a bowl and simply add a handful of salt, chop some basil in, and add a teaspoon of olive oil. Start to mash with your hands. We crush the tomato by hand. Classic margherita, we have to use fresh mozzarella. This is the cut that we want to have for the pizza. This is the way to cut the cheese. Basically, we're gonna cut it, and this is about 280 grams each. So now close it. So basically keep this part on top, and we wanna close it really well and tie it up. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it off. Voila. We're gonna let it rest for 1 hour. So basically double up the sides and the dough will be ready. Right before making the pizza, we have to check the dough is ready after 1 hour. Like you can see, almost double up the sides. We put small pieces of wood inside the oven. So let's go ahead, a little bit of flour and get that pizza out. Go ahead, one shot right there. And let's stretch the pizza gentle. A little bit of flour on the floor.
Loading it up with flour.
Yeah, get your finger and press. Press, no stretch, press. Get the air to the cross. You see there? So get the air to the cross. Now go back, now flip it over. Pinch it, you block the air to the cross, doesn't go anywhere. One end you press, one end you pull. Press, pull, pull, press. One end here, on top, lift it up, one end under, like this. Make it bigger, and then land it down. Tomato sauce, 2 or 3, right there, boom. Look how I hold my spoon. You hold it right there with your left, right here. Look at this. So Parmesan cheese right there, fresh, grounded on the pizza. So now 2 ends. Just go ahead. I always put just a couple, just leave like this. A bit of flour right there in the front, this way this flour goes under. Then pinch it. We want to make it bigger. Watch this. Pinch, finger under, and then we're gonna tell the secret to these guys right there.
Game changer.
Voila.
Bigger pizza.
Get a little bit of small pieces right there. Have flame. Let's put this beast in the oven. Gently, one shot, boom. It's gonna take about 1.5 minutes, 2, depends on the heat. Take that pizza out. Take a look, guys. Listen to this now, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Crunchy and soft from the inside.
I can taste the effort you put into this art form.